Welcome to Country Kickback, where you'll hear the latest music from performers you already know and discover new music and artists from around the world. If you have an artist you'd like us to chat with, reach out to the team at countrykickback.com, or you can watch our live videos and more by following us on social media and YouTube. Here is your host, Danni Shaw, with the latest from Country Kickback.
Hello. Thank you for joining us again. I know you are probably very sick of me, but we've got some amazing artists on this week, so hopefully you're enjoying the music that you're getting to hear or see. Now, before we do, we've got a competition running for the Tasmanian people. It is for Hobart, a concert in Hobart with Troy Cassar-Daley. He's playing there on the 4th of March. So if you want to go or think you can get to Tassie in time, make sure you jump on and enter the competition, and hopefully you'll win. And if not, there are still a few tickets available, so there'll be just time after the competition to get them if you haven't been lucky enough to win. So make sure you get your entries in and tag people that you think might want to enter or might want to go. And then you can, hopefully enjoy the show and let me know what it's like, because unfortunately I can't get there. Tonight we've got Shyanne Irwin joining us to chat about her new album. She has released a single off the album, so you might have heard that, and she has released it a couple of weeks ago, so you might have heard the entire album. So if you have, pop it in the comments, let us know what you think, and let us know what your favourite song was and why. We might welcome her into the room. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for finally joining us.
No, it's so exciting to be on.
It's been coming for so long, and it's so good to finally be here. Tell us, we haven't had you on the show before, so we want to know all about you and about your journey and why you've gone into music. And is country music something that you've always loved, or is it a new thing?
Yeah, so I'm actually 18 now. I was originally from Muswellbrook, Hunter Valley, but I've just moved to Branxton. I finished my final year of school last year, and now I'm on my way to uni. I've just started. I'm studying music, which is so exciting. So I'm very passionate about music. But I first started in the music industry when I was very young. My mum and dad would take me to my pop's music club, and my dad would play the guitar and my pop would play the accordion, and I would get up on stage and belt these country songs out. And, my parents actually grew up around country music, and they've actually been going to the Tamworth Country Music Festival for ages and ages, and they took me there, and I just fell in love with country music. And I've always wanted to busk, and I would see the buskers on the street, and I just fell in love. I just wanted to do that. And so, I've been busking for about 4 years now, and I absolutely love it. And throughout the years performing and busking and watching all these artists at Tamworth, that's when I knew how much I loved country music and had such a strong passion for writing and performing. So that's a bit about me.
So I did see that on the album, Country Pop Star was the first country song that you wrote. How old were you when you wrote that song?
So I was just about 12 years old. So It was the first song I ever wrote, which is, amazing.
It's so
I included it on the album. Because I feel like not many artists put their first song on their album.
No.
And I thought I'd put it on there because it just shows how much I've grown as an artist and songwriter, and it's just a fun, catchy tune. So
it is a fun tune. I agree. It's a fun, catchy tune, and I really liked that one. And I was really lucky because I listen to the songs often before I read the press note release, and then I sort of go back and listen to them again. And I wouldn't have picked it as the first ever song that you wrote. It was quite well written, so well done.
Thank you. No, it's so much fun writing it. When I wrote it, I just had that dream of becoming a pop star, like literally being Taylor Swift. I'm becoming Taylor Swift. So it's definitely about my dreams and just having that passion
to do it.
Yeah.
So when so you've obviously started writing for this album quite early in life. Has it taken you right up until now to finish writing it, or did COVID slow you down? How's the process all come from the album?
Yeah, so I actually wrote most of all the songs before COVID started. But I Don't Want This to End was a song that I did write when COVID just started. And it was actually the first single I released. I just thought it was a good song to just put out there because it just shows my music and who I am as an artist, I guess. So, yeah, I put that first on the album. And yeah.
There it is. So it's interesting because the album is a great album and it is quite a country album too. But it's as you keep saying, it shows who you are and what you love about music, and you can hear that coming through. Do you think that are you happy with the sound? Do you think that will keep evolving, or is that sort of the style of country music that you really love?
Yeah, I definitely think it probably will evolve in the future. But for now, that's definitely the sound of music on my album is definitely the path I want to take with it. I love it so much, and I feel like it's just me and that country pop sound, and it's just
it's very happy sounding vibe, I think.
Yeah, and there's a mix of sound on the album of upbeat and slow, and it's just cool. I recorded it with John Lee from Fat Track Studios, and I actually never expected it to sound like that. It was just amazing how he pulled each song together and made it like me, my type of style. So it's great.
So and this is obviously sort of the first time you've really gone through that process of writing and recording and releasing an album. Is the process what you imagined it was going to be before you went into all of this? Is it how you thought it would work?
Not really. I had no idea what it was going to be like. I had no experience. Had no clue how to record. Had no clue how to actually release music. But I did attend the academy, a junior academy at Tamworth in 2018. So that definitely helped me. I got a lot of knowledge from that. And so that kind of helped me. But yeah, it was very scary recording music because I was young too. So definitely in the future, and now that I have more experience, I'm definitely keen to release more and get it out there.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I know that you're going to play a song for us, so I might let you go to that song and then we can talk some more about the songs on the album, because it is a 9-song album and it is great. So we want to hear a bit more about writing them. So I'll let you have the room and we can sing the song, and I'll come back in when you're finished.
Oh, thank you. So the song I'm going to be playing, it's called I Don't Want This to End, and it was actually my first song I ever released. I released it last year on June 14th, and it's about that experience we all have with someone where something has ended and you didn't want it to end, as you hope that they were the one for you. So I hope you enjoy. Never thought it would be like this, and we run at a time. I've sung you 1,000 rhymes about how you changed my life, and all the happy, precious smiles we put on each other's faces. Now I think you're gonna leave, were all my words just wasted? And all the memories keep running through my head, like the moment I met you, something I won't forget. this be a new beginning. You can walk away, don't stay no way. My happiness was not revenge. Love won't let me keep from staying. I don't want this to end. I never thought it would be like this. Could I be on my own? Dreaming of better days. We used to be my home. All the plans we made, the times we shared, all burn into my heart and mind. Don't be a ghost to me and disappear out of sight. All the memories keep running through my head. All you meant to me, how can you forget? You are the heart of me, the beat that keeps me living. Without you in my world, how can this be a new beginning? You can walk away, don't stay no way. Our life, happiness was not pretend. Love won't let me keep from staying. I don't want this to end. 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 I don't want this to. No, I don't want this to. I don't want this to. I don't want this to end.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful song. It's such a beautiful song. Now, I was talking to you before we went live, and you were telling me, you wanted the album to be like a journey. So that's how you arranged the songs. Tell us about that process and why you wanted it to be like that for people.
Yeah, so I wanted it to be a journey because the whole album is about my experiences in life growing up, and there's many experiences such as love, heartbreak, loss, life decisions, and dreams, happiness, all the types of experience that we all go through and can relate to. And I guess I just wanted it to be a journey because not many artists put songs into their album that's like really a journey of their life. And I thought, sorry. Yeah. I thought that would be great. So
yeah, I agree. As I said to you when I was listening to it, I could hear that, and I really liked that. It was, you get albums where you want to skip a song and then play it in different orders, but with this one, you can sort of see you're on a journey, and you don't want to do that. You want to sit there and listen and yeah.
And I think everyone can like relate to it. So. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. So you had a lot of them written before COVID. Did you have a lot of them recorded and ready to go before COVID, or have you recently done all?
So I actually had the whole album like basically done before COVID, and I wanted to wait until the right time, and I didn't expect COVID to be as long as it was. So yeah, so sorry.
Have you got water?
So yeah, so that was a bit unfortunate, but yeah, we got there in the end. But I think this was the best time to do it.
So. You were ready. Ready.
I was definitely waiting till I was ready and got everything sorted because I just wanted it to be the best. And
Well, it certainly did that because you were number one on iTunes, and that's pretty special for first album release, and you went to number one. I mean, that feeling must have been pretty amazing in itself.
Yeah, it was like amazing. Like I was just shocked. My first ever album, it was just crazy, and I was just so excited that it hit number one. And
Yes.
being a young artist, it's just mind blowing. And yeah, I was so excited.
I can imagine. I mean, I would have been so nervous releasing it, and then to find out you've got a number one, it just would have been unbelievable. And it's so well deserved because you've put so much time and effort, and for a career that you've clearly been working so hard towards, and you've got plans to work even harder in the future with uni and hopefully shows as we get back out onto the road. Have you got any shows coming up? Are you heading to Tamworth in April?
Yes, I'm heading to Tamworth in April. I'm so keen. I'll be busking. Hopefully doing heaps of gigs up there. I'm just getting it all sorted now. So definitely stay tuned on my Facebook and all my social media platforms.
How is uni with all that? Do you get to take a break, or do you have to study while you're there?
So yeah, uni is quite full on at the moment because I'm just starting out and I'm trying to adjust to the change, and it is a big change, but I'm going to try and push through it and hope for the best and try and find time to play music and release more music, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah, no, that's exciting. And I guess I haven't actually mentioned it yet, but can people buy the album and can you get a hard copy? I know that you get it on social media platforms, but can you get the full info?
I actually have it right here. I do have a hard copy of it. You can find it at me at gigs. You can actually buy it online on my website. It's shyanneirwin.com.au. You can find it on my Facebook or on all digital media platforms.
How exciting to be able to say that your first album is out for people to be able to get, and to get a copy as well. So you'll be taking those to Tamworth as well, I imagine?
Yes, definitely. Yes, you will be able to purchase one there. So it's quite exciting.
Have you got any gigs before Tamworth booked in yet at the moment?
Yeah, so I definitely have a few coming up in my hometown, Muswellbrook. I'm hoping to get some around Newcastle because that's where I'm studying. So stay tuned for that.
That's very exciting. And where's the best place for people to look for your tour? I know everyone has so many platforms these days. That where do you post the most? You're up to all your tours and where they can get the tickets and that sort of thing.
So on my Facebook, Instagram, probably, but yeah, on my website as well. I'll be updating that. So
you could. I'm not very good at doing the website update. I'm a bit slack. It's the hardest one. It takes so much time.
Yeah. It's a lot of time, and I actually created my website by myself, so it did take quite a bit of time, but got there at the end, and I'm very proud of it.
Absolutely. I tackled that too, and it is the time it takes to start it from scratch and get it right and get it out there. It's a huge amount of time, so it's great if people can head along and look at it and enjoy it, and it's nice that people can find it easily and know you're on tours. And are the shows that you've got coming up in your hometown, are they ticketed shows? Can people
no, they're just normal gigs. I do a lot of gigs in my hometown of Muswellbrook, and Newcastle. I haven't figured that if it's going to be ticketed or not, so I'll let you know as soon as possible.
That sounds good. So what have you got planned? You've got more music up your sleeve. Does that mean you're writing towards another album, or are you just planning on doing some singles for now?
Yeah, so I've actually been writing, definitely in COVID. That was you couldn't really do anything, so there was a lot of writing happening, and I hope to record and release more whenever I can get around it. Being at uni, it's quite hard, but I'm going to make time and going to do it because that is my goal this year is to release more music. But I definitely have many unreleased songs, so I'm hoping to record that soon.
So you really like the writing process, I can tell. Have you been testing those songs out at your live gigs? Do you throw a few in there? The new ones?
I do. My family are the first one to hear, and I get their feedback, and then I normally just sing it at gigs anyway if they don't like it or not. But yeah, so and the process is quite fun. I'm not the type to just like sit down and just write. I have to. It just has to come to me for some reason. So
Yes.
if I'm just playing random chords, the lyrics will come to me. But I just can't.
Okay.
I just can't sit there and like say I'm
Right.
going to write a song today. It's just for me, it just comes
When it
whenever.
does. It'll
Yeah,
be the most inconvenient times too, I imagine.
and it's also easier when I have inspiration and stuff. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you find that you take inspiration mostly from your life, or do other people's things that happen to other people and things that you see happening around you, does that hit you as well?
Yeah, so definitely my own experiences, a lot of them, but yeah, I also take other people's experiences and write songs of them. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely mixed, but mostly my own experiences in life. But yeah, I sometimes change it up. So yeah.
That's good. I like the mix. Now, I can see lots of people popping into the room. So if you're here, pop a comment. Let us know. Have you listened to the album or have you just listened to the single? Let us know what you think and what you thought of the album when it was released. Number one album. So clearly a lot of people have bought this album. So there's plenty of people out there that have already listened and enjoyed it. So you're heading to Tamworth. You've got your busking planned. You've got uni. Come Christmas time, you're going to be getting ready to go back to Tamworth again. Are you going to look at doing, so you did junior academy, are you going to look at doing the senior academy at some point?
So I was actually going to do it this year. I was ready to go this year. I was super keen, but I was also keen as well because I play violin. So
Okay.
as well as singing, I also play violin. So I was keen to like learn a bit of that down there, and, like learn about country music there with the violin. So yeah, so super keen to do that. But yes, unfortunately, COVID hit, but I'm hoping to go back next year.
Yeah, you've still got plans to go back and study
Yeah.
more while you're on holidays from uni. That sounds yeah.
It's all happening. It's all happening.
It
Crazy.
is. It'll be all worth it because I imagine academy and releasing music and all of that would have to help with uni and studying, especially doing music and wanting to do teaching side of that as well. So I
Yeah.
can imagine it would be a very helpful process, exhausting but helpful as well. Danni has popped in and she said congratulations.
Thank you.
It is a beautiful album. It is an easy listening album. It's not one that you have to be. You can listen to it and relax, but you can listen to it and really listen hard and listen to the story as well. So it's a really nice album. It's one that you can play at any point and listen to it. So I found it. I'm a car listener. I love to get in the car and listen to new music driving, and that's how I listened to your album, and that was really good as well. But it is so good, but you tune out too. So I'm driving. I must remember that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
You play violin. You play guitar. Have you been learning that since you were very young as well?
Yeah, so I started violin when I was about 10. I started learning it at the conservatorium in Muswellbrook, and yeah, it's an interesting instrument.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm actually learning all the country fiddle stuff. So it like right now, it's so fun. I was learning classical music when I was at the conservatorium, but now I'm up to the fiddle stuff, and it's definitely fun. And I'm definitely keen to learn more about that and showcase my violin skills. Hopefully playing live soon. So that's definitely
amazing.
and guitar, I'm self-taught, but I've been playing it for quite a while. I started when I was young, but it was just like, just like strumming the
Basic.
guitar with no chords. But I started learning that when I was about 11. So
Okay. So you've been very musical for a very long time.
Yeah, I actually started on flute actually, so that was my
wow.
first ever instrument. I don't play it anymore. I wish I could, but yeah, I used to play my school band, and that was quite exciting. Yeah, so there you
And
go.
all those experiences really do help towards
Yeah,
any sort of a musical career. It doesn't matter whether you're going into country or whatever, but just the being on stage, playing in a band, working as a team, and
yeah,
reading music, all of that. It's all such a big help. Yeah.
definitely.
Cherie has popped in and she said, congratulations. And bet Tom is proud.
Thank you.
There's lots of people. Thank you so much for your time. I know I always try and say 20 minutes. I always tell people 20 minutes, and we are going close again to the half an hour. So I'm sorry I keep you again. And you probably have just knocked off and just got home needing a bit of a rest. But I've kept you. Before we go again, can you tell everybody where's the best place to find you? What's your Instagram name and your Facebook? Is it Shyanne Irwin Music or Shyanne Irwin?
Yeah. So my Facebook is Shyanne's music page, and my Instagram is Shyanne Irwin Music, and you can find me on my website shyanneirwin.com.au, or on my YouTube. I have music videos that I filmed last year, so you can check me out on that, and you can find my songs on there, on Spotify, on Apple Music, all the music platforms. So you can find me on everything.
We did pop the YouTube link up in the comments. There's the Country Kickback YouTube link, which you can like and subscribe to, because you will get the notifications when we've got artists on the show or when they release different things that we pop on there for you. And you can also click on Cheyenne's, which is there as well. So make sure you do that tonight before you close off, and you'll get notifications when you release new music or when video clips come out. As well. Have you got some more video clips that you're going to do for this album? Or are you?
Yes, I'm hoping to. I'm planning to. So yeah, definitely stay tuned. It's so fun to make. They're so fun to film. I love the experience, and yeah, very keen.
That would have been a hard thing to do for your first time as well, learning how all that works. So much that you had to take in, and yeah.
I'm just glad I took drama classes. That's all I can say.
It helped.
It's good help, yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I can't wait to hear from you again when you release your next single. I'm sure Beck will shoot it through as soon as you do it. So I can't wait to chat to you then. And I'm really looking forward to hearing your music as it evolves. I think it's very exciting for you and for us as listeners too. We're going on that journey. It's good to be on the journey with you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. And we'll be back tomorrow night. We've got Jade Holland joining us tomorrow night as well. So we've got one more show this week, and then we're back into next week, and it will be myself and a mix of artists that are going to be doing shows for us next week and the week after. So it's a bit exciting. We're going to be mixing it up a little bit. So stay tuned, and there'll be a few surprise guests coming in as well, which you never know who it might be. Thank you again so much for doing that, Cheyenne. And I will see you again very soon, I'm sure.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
See everybody later.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed today's program. See you next time with the latest with Country Kickback.